Hi y'all, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I have Miss Haccah here with me, and we're going to make some candles today. I need to show my blessings that I forgot on my live last night that Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie bought me. Well, first they bought me this Haccah, which is a mold release. They bought me a can of that, which I don't know if I'll leave it down here because that's pretty cold. Then I got, this is off my wish list, I got some Let's Resin Chunky Glitters, 12 colors. I got the, I got the car mold. I don't know, maybe I need to turn that other light off, it's too bright. Let me turn this off. It's too bright in here. I got the car mold. And then she got me this one, which I'm pretty sure I already have. It's the skeleton with his hands on his face. I'm pretty sure I already have that one. But thank you, Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie. And they go in the blessing jar for the packages that they sent me. So I've got them wrote up already, and I'm going to put them in there twice because I'm pretty sure they're in there a bunch of times. Okay. Well, I don't know where you're going to sit, bub. You can sit back over there at the table because there ain't no room up here. All right, they're in the blessing jar twice. That's Mr. Grayson there. Okay, let's put this back. Now.
Then see mine football.
All right. Now she has, Miss Haccah has picked out some scents for hers. Let me get this turned on. And Grayson picked out, he's not getting a candle. He's just getting a wax melt. Yeah. So we're going to turn this up to 3. And let it start melting.
A mango one that was already made, and I picked this lavender scent.
Okay, so we're going to move the tray back just a little bit so we have some room up there. I have several different jar molds over here that I've made up to put candles in. I don't have wicks in all of them yet, but that's okay. The wicks these are wooden wicks here, and you still have to cut them down. So we will cut them down, but I'm not going to cut them down until after I'm done pouring them. I did get me some more cucumber melon because I love the smell of this. And Grayson picked out for his wax melt, he picked out sugar cookies.
And we want those 3.
And we've got candy cane.
We pick out 2.
And I don't know that we picked out any others yet. I should have cleaned up from painting last night, but I did not. My pipettes for that. I still have some little color melts, but I don't know that we'll use those.
Oh.
Peppermint?
I don't know how to open that.
Yeah, well, did you say you wanted to smell it?
Yeah. He couldn't smell it because I didn't know how to open it.
It's got a child-proof on it.
Oh.
It's not really.
I want it.
Wait, can I smell it?
Smells like peppermint candy.
Oh, that's strong.
Strawberry.
I want it too.
Okay, now. Okay, don't pick any more right now. We got strawberry. And we got peppermint. I can't believe he picked that one, but it's okay. Now we're gonna start over here melting our wax, which I'm going to try and move this burner a little closer to me. You have to sit down. I don't know what you're going to do because You don't want to, you're not going to stand behind me there, dude. I had to turn my thing back on. And I had it set for Fahrenheit. I turned it up, I turned the wax melter, and it's not level here. I gotta set it where it's level. I turned it up to about 3 on the little wax melter because I don't want to get it going too crazily. I have a habit of getting it, and these all here are sitting on my heat mat because it's cold down here, and what I'm afraid of is these are gonna crack and break as soon as the hot hits them. So right now they're sitting on the heat mat. It's heating up, and it's going to heat them up so that hopefully they won't crack. I've had them crack. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this so I don't make a mess in case they do crack. Hold on a second, because I think I do have something I could set under them. All right, I went and got this aluminum cook tray, which is one that I use to put water in and sandpaper in when I need to sand something. Now, dang it, I can't believe this is up to 184. Okay, I'm probably going to have to set it somewhere until it cools off because that's too hot and it just keeps going up. I'm going to take it off and set it here and just continue to stir it until the temperature goes down, because I think before when I did these they had to be at least no higher than 145 with the temperature gauge, and right now it's at 203 and that's way too hot. Let me go ahead and turn this off for the moment. Those they really need to heat up before we pour it in there, because I've poured it in too hot and I've cracked my piece that I was pouring it in. It's one of the reasons why I got the tin tray, because I don't want to, if it cracks, I want to be able to catch it. Last time it went all over the floor and everywhere else, and I don't want to do that. I had to change the floor tile out and everything.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was a mess. I still got some stuff I need to clean up. Yeah, it's got to go. Alright, when this is ready, right now it's at 195. When it cools down enough, we will come back and pour it. And put our scent in and pour it. Okay, we're at 141, and this has been sitting on the heat mat, so I hope it's heated it up enough. This is lavender with a little bit of lemon in it, scent for Addie, because that's what she wanted. I don't know how good it'll smell. It doesn't smell bad, but we're probably going to have some extra. Let's try and get this to say. I had to make my own sticks because I screwed up. And okay, we don't want to go any higher with that. I still got quite a bit left. Alright, let's pour the other little girl in the same one, because I got enough left, and you can't pour these very full because you don't want them to.
Oh, well, he can't shut the door.
Okay, just leave it, dude. Don't worry about it. Just leave it. All right, then we're gonna pour the rest in this little. No, I'm sorry. You can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. I poured these two little girls. Now I'm gonna pour the rest in this little can and let it set up. It may fill the can. We may not be able to put any other scent in it. Uh-oh. I didn't really want this scent for anything else, but I'm going to have to pour it in something because there's some left. And I don't know that I have any more empty jars. Are those over there empty?
that's full.
Dang it. They may have something in them, so I may not be able to pour it in that. There's still some left.
That's
Yep,
full.
those are both full. Doggone it, I have to put it in something.
What about this one?
That's actually a candle. So we're going to have to put it in something else. We'll set these over there. Because they're a little fuller than they should be, I think. I'm trying to get this wick to stay straight. I had to drill my own holes in my sticks because I couldn't find my other sticks. I'm just going to put this, what's left of it, in the bottom of that. So I might have to... Okay, well, we're going to clean this out and melt some more, and we'll be back. Go ahead and put it on the bottom of that. Alright, we're back, and we're doing a wax melt for Grayson. He's not getting a candle, he's just getting a wax melt where he can either set it on a light, or he can set it where it gets warm and will melt so he can smell it. No, you don't need to set it outside, bub. But you can set it on a light. Kind of like, did I give you one of those lights?
No.
I didn't make you anything that lit up. I did not. Well, I'll have to see what I got.
You get this one.
I mean, this is just...
You just make it this
I mean,
one.
I know I'm not making a bunch of this up because he wants sugar cookies and strawberry for his wax melt in his skull, and it's not very deep, so I'm just trying to make a little bit up for that one. And the wax is melted already. It's not really up to, not quite up to temperature yet, but we'll try and get it up to 145 and then take it off, and then we'll put his scent in there for him. And then if I have any left over, we're gonna make a mixed one. I don't know how well it'll turn out, but we've already gotten lavender and lemon in there, so we'll put the other what's left on it.
I'm gonna go get it.
Alright, this says 178, so I'm gonna take it off of there. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit before I add the, go ahead and turn that off, before I add the scent. I am putting labels on the bottom so they know what their scent is. And he painted his with glow-in-the-dark paint, so it's not quite dry yet. I just touched it. It's not quite dry yet. And I just wanted that one to set up some, because I don't know how well a mixed candle's going to work if it's not cooled off enough, because I think it'll melt it. So, let's see. What's the temp? 158. And I put the scent in at like 150. The wax will cool down some if you continue to stir it. Now I got the whole wax melt kit, which I will put in there. And then I bought more wax. I bought like a 20, is it a 20-pound box? I'm not sure whether it's a 10-pound box or, no, it's a 10-pound box of soy wax off of Amazon, so I will also put that in my description. But this was the whole kit. It came with the little burner, the little pot to melt it in. You got different colors. Actually, you could make his a color, but I didn't want to really tell him that. I mean, I could throw a color in there and melt it. I have some orange.
I'm back. King was begging for attention over.
Oh yeah, he probably didn't want to. He wanted to be down here, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's up there standing at the door.
Well, he just
He's
has to.
looking at me and he looks on the stairs. He looks,
He just has to deal with it. The more you stir it, the cooler it gets. So I'll put that in there. I don't know how well it's gonna melt. I may have to put it back on the burner because I thought it's at 147 now. I don't know if that thing's gonna melt enough. Yeah, just keep stirring it. And then I'll put his scent in there. It's almost melted, really. There's some little chunks. So I'll just keep stirring it until it melts the rest of the way. Yeah, it's starting to cool off, but that's not quite melted in there. Let's take my temperature out of it. Alright, we're going to put sugar cookie in there. I don't like these little things. I just pop them out till I'm done.
And I'll start these 4 steps.
And then I'm just going to shake a couple shakes of strawberry in there. Because I think sugar cookies, yeah, I think sugar cookies stirring up all by itself. So I'm just going to shake a couple of drops of strawberry in there. Stir it. It doesn't really smell bad. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a color here.
Oh.
I put orange in it.
Oh, you put orange in it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Alright. I don't know how well that's going to work, but the other one had set up somewhat. Okay. So we're going to set that over there, his little wax melt. And every time I touch that thing, I get paint all over me because the paint's not dry on it. Okay, I'm going to wipe this out and we're going to move on to our next scent. Alright, I'm melting some more wax here. I got my temperature thing in it, and I only have this little pot, the little heater turned up to 2, because the soy wax doesn't take very long to melt. Now, if you're using beeswax, it takes a lot longer for it to melt. I have 1 container of beeswax left, which I may make another candle out of it and show you, because it really, it just takes longer for it to melt. The soy melts quicker. And it's now up to 100 degrees, and I've got it turned up to only 2 on the little hot plate. So, I mean, it's really starting to heat up and melt. So, it won't take it very long to melt. It'll get to melting, and this one's going to be cucumber melon. I love the smell of that one. I do love it. And I'm going to make cucumber melon. Now his is sitting here and it's cooling off, but I'm going to leave it for a while. I want it to cool fully before he messes with it.
Me?
Yep. Before you take it, I want it to be nice and cool. I don't want it to be hot, because I don't want you getting burnt. Besides, it's going to be one of those where it's just going to melt when it gets warm. And it's not something you need to be sticking your fingers in either, okay? It's just so you can smell it in your room. It'll make your room smell good.
Or in my house.
Yeah, or in
Or
your
over
house.
it.
Yeah.
Me to have get it smell. It smell one.
Yep. It's going to smell like sugar cookies and strawberry.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
Dive.
Yep, because that's what you picked.
Yeah.
This one,
That
I hope I got
doesn't
enough
fit.
wax because I wanted to do more than one candle.
For mine.
Yep, that's what he picked for his.
Yeah.
It's melting. It's just going to take a little while. I don't know what, we're up to 106 degrees. I didn't turn it up very high because it doesn't usually, I'd rather it melt a little slower. Because when it gets to a certain temperature, I'll take it off. After all the wax is melted. I don't know, I could make hers a color, but I don't know whether I only made one colored, and that's the one I made for Grayson. His is colored. I made yours orange. I did, see? It's orange.
Yeah.
Well,
No yellow.
I didn't have any yellow. I had orange, and that's what I stuck in there. Kind of looks yellow. It don't kind of look orange, really. It looks more yellow than it does orange. So.
Yeah, why it it's yellow, it must be what yellow.
Well, that's as yellow as it got. I mean, you know, I need to put some green in this one and make it green because it's cucumber melon. But I do have some green. Well, I may pause you and find the green soap color I have and make it green. Because a present for one of my subscribers. It's a present for Miss Wanda, actually. That's who is a present for, because I haven't sent her her present yet. Of course, now, I have not poured her dragon yet. And I may wait to send it until after I get her big dragon poured and get it out. And I'm hoping that stuff that Miss Jeannie and them sent me will help me get it out of the mold a lot easier, and it won't take two people to get it out, because it sure did last time. So
3 people.
it took 2 people. It took me and your dad.
We didn't do it this time.
Yeah, your dad. Well, I
We
don't.
didn't do it.
No, I don't think you're gonna want to do it, dude.
Why?
Because you will get your hands cut up and pinched, and I don't think you would want to do that. Actually, I should have put more wax in here,
What more wax?
because I really wanted to pour 2 in the same scent. Yeah, it's getting melted. It's at 143 now. I may dump another one in there. I may dump another half a cup in there because I really wanted to pour more than just one candle.
Why not candle?
I want to pour more than one candle.
Why not candle?
No, yours is not going to be a candle, buddy. Remember, Dad said you're too young to have a candle. So, yours is just a wax melt. When it melts, it's going to smell good.
So then I put nothing in it.
No, because Dad said you couldn't have
Mommy,
it.
that didn't put, you didn't,
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Oh.
did. Oh, yes, I did. It's hard to... I did. I put what you wanted in it. The strawberry and the sugar cookie. That's what you wanted, and that's what I put in there. Yeah, I'm just trying to melt this because I don't want it melting down the side of my container here. Because I don't want it getting all over the plate. Somebody's either trying to call me or text me. Wasn't calling me, because if they were calling me, it would have rang through on the screen. So somebody's texting me. Hope it ain't your dad wanting you to come upstairs. It could be, though. Could be your dad wanting you to come upstairs.
Let me do us.
Let me see. Let me see. No, that was last night. When your dad texted me, that was last night. It's Facebook notifications. And that's my son doing Facebook. This is at 140. I did turn it up a little bit because I got more wax in there and I really want it to melt. I can't really see here. I got a big ball here in the center that I really want to melt. Plus I got wax all over my stick here that I want to melt off. Hey, don't do that. Don't sing.
He's talking to one person.
Well, okay, but you have to be pretty quiet. It's okay to talk, but you got to be pretty quiet. Yeah, I got a big ball here. This really, why is it not taking it a while to melt? We're at, how did I get changed to Celsius again? We're at 153. I still got a big ball there that's not melted yet. And I did turn it up. It's melting, it's just taking a while. That's probably the extra I poured in there. Alright, we're at 168 and it's almost melted. So what I'm going to do is turn this off because it'll still continue to melt. And put the candles up there that I want to pour in cucumber melon. I hope I made enough up. I'm not sure whether I did or not. Alright, we're going to set it off here. Whew. Yep. I don't know how I got it on the thing, but I did.
That looks hot.
Yeah, I got it. I got some wax on it. I don't know how.
Still in my spot.
It's off, though. It's turned off, but...
Which scent are you doing now?
Cucumber melon.
Ooh, cucumber.
Well, it'll just have to burn off of there. I'm at 185, so I gotta stir it and have it. It needs to cool down.
It all still strong. your boss sit down or fall down?
183. Alright, we'll be back when it's ready to put the scent in. Okay, so what I want to tell you, don't do, don't add soap dye. I put it back on there to heat it back up because I can't get the soap dye. It just beads up on the bottom. It doesn't mix. I mean, I probably could have put green pigment in there and it would have been fine. But, and why, I don't know how I keep changing it to Celsius. Yeah, it is not, it is all laying on the bottom of the pot. It is not, definitely not mixing. I think even if I heated it up, I don't think it's gonna mix. I wish I hadn't poured it in there now, because it is not mixing up. Oh well, it right now is what it is. I'm gonna try and keep stirring it and see if I can mix it in, because it does not want to mix. It was, you know, it was gonna be cucumber melon scent, so I wanted it to be a green color. So I put some greens. I should have known not to put that green soap dye in there, because I think I used soap dye before and it didn't work. Yeah, it's not, it just all settles to the bottom. It's not mixing in there. Let me see what else I got. I don't know what these others are. There's green, but I don't know if it's some I mixed up. Because some of the stuff I mixed up, I didn't use. I used olive oil. Alright, well, we're going to try. I mean, I'm trying to make it green. I didn't want a bunch of green spots in it. But that's basically what's happening. It's all floating to the bottom. Okay, well, God bless it. It is what it is now. I mean, I'm not going to pour the wax out. But I'm going to add my scent to it and pour it. Okay. That's the wrong one. I'll add my scent to it before it gets too cool. Let's see what it is. Let's do back to Fahrenheit. Yeah. I actually am going to put quite a bit of this in there, because I really, whoa, I didn't really want to do that. Yeah, I didn't want to make a mess with it. I love the smell of this cucumber melon. I do. So I'm going to put 3, maybe even 4 droppers of it in there. Because I love the smell of it. I wanted it to be a very strong candle. Okay, we're at 156. Man, I made a mess. I don't care. I love the way that stuff smells. Put the oil in there. Yeah, I got one set up for Miss Wanda here. Go upstairs shortly because I got to get dinner started. I always start dinner early because I like to get dinner over early so I don't have to worry about it. Now, I don't really care that it's floating in the bottom. I really didn't want it to be that way for Miss Wanda's candle, but right now I put it in there and that's the way it is. I tried reheating it to see if I could get it to blend better, and so don't use soap dye because it doesn't work. Now, I think that you might be able to use like a little bit of pigment would probably work. I'm thinking a little bit of pigment would probably work. I don't see it now, but that doesn't mean anything. It's at 150. I need it to go down, and I think I did mark the candles that I wanted to pour. Yeah, these two. And the cucumber melon. Come on. As soon as that stuff settles, and the green goes right back to the bottom. Yeah, I probably better pour it before it settles too much. I may end up making that one again without any coloring. Yeah, it's 141. I'm gonna try and pour it. See if I can keep it stirred and not all the color not go to the bottom. Yep, it's not gonna work. Color's gonna be where the color's gonna be. Okay. Let me see if I can get the rest of this to mix up enough to get it out of my container here. I mean, I'm going to have to wipe it. I wipe it in between anyway because I don't want all the scents muddied together. So I clean it out in between. And the next scent's going to be mango. But what I'm going to do with the rest of this is pour it in this mixed candle that I got started. Alright, well, looks like all the green fell to the bottom. And I don't know, I don't get it. I mean, I don't really get it. Why it did that. Smells good though. Smells really good. Wish they had smell-o-vision. Because then you'd be able to smell what I'm smelling. Yeah, I got to get the green out at the bottom of my container here. If I can. That stuff is hard to get out. Yeah, you don't want to use soap. No. No soap dyes. Now, we probably could try a little bit of, yeah, you know, I'm thinking a little bit of pigment powder would color them. We may try that on one of the others that I'm gonna, because the next scent I was gonna do is mango. So I'm gonna set that over there because I don't want to set it there. I need to wipe my hot plate off because I don't need it smoking because I got wax on it. Alright, so I'm going to label the bottom of these others, and because I think I'm going to make two of them, two more, and they're going to be, or maybe even three more, they're going to be mango. So I will be back. I have plenty of candles to do. I don't know if I'll do them all on the video because it's going to be quite long if I do. I mixed up quite a bit of wax here. I'm waiting for it to cool down some so that I can put my scent in it. This one's going to be mango. I got, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more to do. So I don't know if I'll do them all on the video, but, you know, y'all like them long videos, so I might. This one's going to be mango scent as soon as it cools down enough for me to put the scent in it. I don't know what the deal is, why I keep getting... Surely that pot's not leaking. because I don't see a hole in it. So I don't know what the deal is, but that or I'm just slopping wax when I'm stirring it. It's down to 161. I need to be down a little bit more, and I did. Since I put some more jars that I needed to do out, I turned my heat mat back on because those were sitting in there on the basement floor, and I know they're cold. I know they are. So I want to make sure they're warmed up before I pour anything in them. Yeah, we're down to 160. And 59. When it gets down to about 150, that's when I usually, I mean it says 145, but 150, 145 or 150, I put my scent in. Now I put a orange, with the one kit that the first kit I got, we got these little heart wax melts that will color it. I only had like orange, blue, and purple left from the kit that I bought, which I will be sure and link that one, because, you know, if you're going to want to make candles and you don't have the little pot and all that, the first kit that I bought had everything in it. It also had some dried flowers in it, but I don't know that I want to put any dried flowers in. $156. All right, I will be back as soon as it hits 150 to 145, and we'll add the scent and pour the others. Okay, I'm gonna add mango. Yep. And I took the stick out because, you know, I've been stirring it with the stick and stirring the scent in there, so I kind of cross-contaminated my scents, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to use the metal spoon because I can wipe it, I can wash it off. I have a new pipette here. Really wanted full ones. Guess I didn't stick it down in there far enough. I probably am about out. I'll do one more, I think. I love the smell of mango. And I kind of want the candle to smell pretty strong. So I think I put about, maybe I didn't count. I'm going to say I put about 4 or 5 in there. Full droppers. I might have to get some more mango. So I got a little left, but you know, I go to make bath bombs, gotta have mango. And of course my thermometer turned off. It's 143. So I'm gonna stir it up. Stir the scent in there good. Oh, yeah, baby. That smells good. Okay, so I got, I didn't mean to set that on my stick, darn it. Alright, this one I put mango on it. And I put that orange coloring in this one. I don't want to fill it all the way. that one I may not even have a lid for. Now, I have a mixed one. I'll pour a little bit more in that one. I have a mixed one there that's been solidifying, so I'm going to pour the rest of the mango in on top of it. Then we'll clean it out, we'll melt some more, and I think we're going to do, the next one we're going to do is watermelon. So I'll be back when we're ready to do the watermelon. Okay, I mixed up a whole big amount to this one. Almost a whole pitcher there. This one's going to be watermelon. Let me shake it up first. And then I'm going to do, I may not do them all on camera. I may do some of them after I'm done with the video, because otherwise the video is going to be quite long. Because I got another 6 over there to do. So this is going to be watermelon. And I did put a little bit of a purple color in it. One of those little wax melt things that come with the other kit. That's 2. Three. There's a lot in there, so I really want it to be potent. 4. 5. There's a big picture of it there, so I'm going to try to do that. Should be 6, unless I counted wrong, which, yeah, you never know about me. Alright. So what I do, these can be cleaned out and reused for, I reuse them for bath bombs and candles. So what I do is the used ones I put in a separate spot. Like I got a little bag here of the ones I use. I just stick it in there and I'm good. Take this out, wipe it off. And turn it off. And stir. I got 6 more jars over there, so I need, the next one's gonna be caramel corn, and then I think I will do the rest of them in bubble gum. So, but I may not do those on camera, because that's a lot. I've poured quite a few. I'm almost out of labels now to label them with, which I don't like. But I guess I will find something I can stick on the bottom of it and write the scent on it, or write it on the bottom of the thing. Alright. This is watermelon and it does smell good. I'm going to fill this little pumpkin up because that's mine. Then the heart. I don't know if this will fill it up all the way, but I'm hoping that it'll get close. Ooh, yep. That's pretty close. Alright. I got a mixed one over here. And I'm just going to pour the rest of this in the mixed one. Well, really, I thought I was. Yeah, I'm trying to. I didn't want to fill them up all the way, but I was trying to use it all. I really didn't want to mix a bunch of them up. I still got some left though. And I will pour it in the bottom of one of these and let it chill out, and then I'll pour some more in it that's left over from the others. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call this video, well, I'll do the caramel corn and then I'll call it done. So I'll be back when I got that one ready to pour. Okay, we're back and we're going to do the caramel corn. Now, on my little heat mat over here, I've been turning it anywhere from between 2 and 3 because it takes a little longer to melt the wax, but you don't have to wait as long for it to cool off for you to put the scent in and pour it. Plus, I don't know, I probably said this once. I took and put my jars on my heat mat and turned it on. Because, like I said, it's cold down here. And I know from the first time I did this, I poured it in a cold jar and it cracked right off the bat. That's another reason why these are sitting on a pan. But they were sitting on the heat mat. So they're going to be heated up. They won't. I shouldn't have a problem with them cracking. Those are the last, I mean, I got 3 more to do. Well, 2.5. But I'll do those off camera. You don't need to see me do them all. I've probably done at least pretty close to 10. And one is a total mix of anything that I had left over. What I did was I let it cool down before I poured another one in it. So hopefully it will have all those different scents that I poured in there. Because I did let it cool down each time before I put another scent in. This is at 152. At 150 I'm going to go ahead and put my scent in and let it cool a little bit more, and then I'll pour it in these 3 pumpkins and we'll call that one good. I think the next scent I'm going to use in the other 2 is bubblegum. So, and then I got to go up and feed my babies, my little fur babies, and then make some food. Because I'm going to make a big pot of goulash tonight for all of us to have. Okay, it's 150. So let me take this. I really didn't. Well, I will. I'll take it out, but I'm not going to take it out yet. I'll take this stick out because on the wooden stick that I've been using to stir with, I've only left it in there when it's just regular wax. I don't want the scent to be in the stick. So I've been using this little metal spoon that comes with it to stir after that. So, caramel corn. Next one's going to be bubblegum for the last 3, and I probably won't do those because I would imagine this one's probably over an hour long already. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And that should make it, that should give it a pretty strong smell, I would hope. I'm going to take mine up there when it cools off enough and burn it and see. My cucumber watermelon, I want to, okay. We're at 143, so I can take this out and wipe it off. I don't have any more labels to label mine, so I will have to find just something sticky that I can write on and stick on the back of it. Maybe those little pieces in the center there will work. I just need something so I can write what it is. Oh, yeah. It definitely smells like caramel corn. Okay. Wipe my spoon off so I don't forget. Okay, so let's do these three. Oh, why are you leaning? I don't want you leaning. And of course is Miss Jeannie's. And I'm having a hard time pouring. Trying to pour it without spilling it. I really went overboard on that one. Okay. That one's for my... I still got quite a bit left, so I'm going to pour it in this one that I started pouring the other in. And fill it up. And then it's only a little bit left. I don't have any more room in those, so I will start it at the bottom of this one. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I explained it. I hope I explained it well enough for you to understand the concept of doing it. I like mine to be strong smelling, so I put quite a bit of oil in it. You don't have to. You can put less oil in it than I did. But I really want them to be fairly strong smelling, so I put a lot of oil in there. Now, let me get my shout out list done, and we're going to call this video done. The next two I'm going to do are bubblegum, and I won't have to mix up as much. So, Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Resi Liz, Art by me, Andrew Walker, India Brady Art, Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carols Creations, at Artsy Doodles 1, check out Miss Sue, My Love of Crafts, Miss Valerie, Butch's Resin Creations, check out Mr. Butch, he does some amazing stuff, Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium, check out Miss April, if you're not already watching her, you should check her out. Let's see, Created with Wingless Angels, TLC's Handmade Hayloft, Roseanne's Crafting Corner. You're in my prayers, Miss Roseanne. I'm missing you already. I'm missing your videos, but I understand. So, that being said, I miss you, Miss Roseanne. Core Marine's Resin Art, Marvelous Artsy, Crafting with Carla, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Amy's Resin Corner, Kat Johnson, Mini Scenes GB, Easel Does It Studio, Martha's Craft Room, Ruby's Resin Studio, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, check out Miss Beverly, Mamas-Madhouse-Creations. Check out Miss Gail. Clear Creations. That's Miss Cindy. The Blue Elephant Gifts. Creepy Crafts. Gert Creates. Patricia's Crafting Corner. Please check out Miss Patricia. June's House of Crafts. Check out Miss June. Reb Critter. Bright Star Creative. Resin Artists. Check out Miss Suda. The Resiners Poorhouse. Lori, Lore, aka Midwest Meemaw. Missouri Mama, Resin Me Up. Let's see, I have Hearts. I still haven't written it up there. Hearts Creations by Renee, and that's Renee. Laney's Crafting Creations. And that is, right now, that's all I have. So I will see you on the next video, which I'm hoping will be showing you how to finish off your diamond paintings. So bye for now.